My name is Jennifer Snelling, and today I'm going to present to you a job description that I created for training and development specialists. This presentation is based on how I created a job description for the training and development specialist position using ONET Online and Bureau of Labor Statistics data. Although training and development specialists are available within almost every industry, they are very vital to the continuous learning success of employees. And also, I'm going to discuss the categories that come with the training development specialist job descriptions. And these categories consist of duties or tasks, qualifications, which include the knowledge, skills, abilities, and other factors or KSAOs, and education and experience, and also the salary and job outlook. And after presenting the job description, I will present to you somewhat a hypothetical cover letter that I wrote dealing with the applying for the position maybe five, something to do like maybe 5 to 10 years from now. The duties or tasks the potential training development specialist candidate will be expected to carry out um, come from the Bureau of Labor Statistics and ONET Online, and they consist of assessing training needs through surveys, interviews with employees, or consultations with managers or instructors, design and create training manuals, online learning modules, and case materials, review training materials from a variety of sources and choose appropriate materials, train personnel to enhance job skills, evaluate training programs, instructors, or materials, perform administrative tasks such as monitoring costs, setting up systems and equipment, and coordinating enrollment. And there are other duties and tasks the organization may deem necessary for the potential candidate to perform under this position. The knowledge, abilities, skills, and other factors are listed I had them listed in the style of taking the top five, and the percentages are out. The percentages are right by each criterion to show the actual importance of each one. Uh, the education and training for knowledge is the most important. Next to that would be English language, customer and personal service, administration and management, and personnel and human resources. Skills, the most important. I found out from ONET Online are most important. For instructing and learning strategies. And then after that are active listening, speaking, and monitoring. Abilities, I found that oral expression is the most important because you have to have a level of engagement with your trainees um, when you're training certain courses or certain programs, and you're going to have that certain expression, certain form of expression to relate to them, as well as oral comprehension, speech clarity, written comprehension, and written expression, and among many others. And other factors, I chose interest as one example of a factor. And there's most important is social, artistic, conventional, enterprising, investigative, and realistic. Realistic was the least important, and social was the most important. I think because it goes with oral expression and engaging with your trainees, and that's why I see that social would be the most important interest over realistic, because they want to relate to someone who basically is they care about the trainees, but at the same time they want to be a bit enthusiastic about their job, as well as enthusiastic about the content that they provide. The education and experience part, a minimum of a bachelor's degree would be required, but I saw on the Bureau of Labor Statistics that a master's degree is somewhat preferred, and I I chose to put down, although both sources mention business administration, human resources, and typically it would be for to me typically it would be business management, and I believe organizational psychology was a field they mentioned in Bureau of Labor Statistics, but I went ahead and put IO psychology because basically it falls along the same lines in that respect, and also it could be any other relevant field that matches those fields. Could be education. At least 3 to 5 years of work experience, preferably in training and development and or instructional design. The annual salary for the training and development specialist position will be $61,000, and I got that information. I took actually the information from BLS, with the median pay being 60,870 as of May 2018, and kind of rounded it off to the nearest 10,000 to the nearest thousand, just to come up with a hypothetical salary there. And it could be commensurate with experience. It could be more than what the average salary pans out for that position. By industry, from May 2018, the minimum median annual wage was 53,150, and that was in administrative and support services, according to BLS. And the maximum median annual wage was in professional, scientific, and technical services with $70,880. Also, as of May 2018. And according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the job outlook was positioned to grow 11% between 2016 and 2026. Here's the hypothetical cover letter I wrote. Most of the contact information I have down is, fictitious. So, basically, I went ahead and typed the cover letter based on the knowledge, skills, and abilities and experience, education and experience that I mentioned, and it may have said yesterday's date, but it could still be still of consideration 5 to 10 years from now. I will provide a separate Word document attachment in the comment section of where I'm going to submit in the Dropbox of assignment 2.2. In my experience researching the training development specialist position to create the job description corresponding to this research, I learned that the best training development specialist candidate must be the employee's employee. And what I mean by being an employee's employee is that he or she has to fulfill the appropriate qualifications to better sell him or herself. Additionally, I learned that attaining the position 5 to 10 years from now will have time to work on gaining experience in areas that I'm either short or lacking in. And this concludes. Any questions, comments, or concerns are welcome. Please have a great day. Thank you.